fully understand that this type of video probably would have been best to do at the beginning of NaNoWriMo, but since I've only just recently rediscovered this, I'm going to do it now. Hello everyone, it's me Sarah, welcome back to my channel. Productivity and motivation for NaNoWriMo this year have been very hard, and I'm very upset to have only just rediscovered something which is perfect for helping when you are low on motivation or inspiration or productivity during NaNoWriMo, and that is something called the word crawl. Now, the word crawl is a fantastic way for you to write a large amount of words without much effort at all. The word crawl is 3,065 words broken down into 30 smaller, bite-sized, easily manageable word count goals. So the first word count goal you have is 10 words, then 15, then 20. And the word count amounts go up and down throughout the entirety of the 30 segments. The most you have to write in one go is 150 words. This is the word crawl. After you've done all 30 word count goals, you would have reached 3,065 words. Perfect for those moments where you just really don't want to write. You only have to write 10 words. That's easily manageable. So today, not quite feeling massively productive and having to work on one of my more difficult POVs, which is Baron. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with him. Today we are going to try out the word crawl and see how well it works. Hopefully it will work very well and I'll get my 3,065 words, which isn't the word count I need to fulfill my daily goal, but it will get me more or less there. Okay, so the whole point of the word crawl is you only have the tiniest amount of words to write. So despite whatever lack of motivation or inspiration that you're feeling, everybody can manage 10 words, right? Everybody can sort of push themselves to get 150 words. So it sort of helps take off that pressure of having to write 3,000 words because it's broken down into such small segments. I didn't realise how difficult it would be to only write 10 words, or how difficult it would be to track writing just 10 words. Like, I need to write this sentence. I'm like, so how do I count the words as I write them? Do I like write this one sentence and oh dear, it's not quite 10 words, or oh, I just wrote over 10 words? Like, this is a dilemma I'm facing now. It's not a massive issue if I write over 10 words, right? But yeah, actually writing just the set amount of words is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. But I'm not feeling it very much today, the writing. So only having to every once in a while just be like, oh, I should do the next word sprint for the word crawl. And it's 15 words is what I need to write next. So I can do 15 words. This POV doesn't help me out though. Okay, so I've been writing on and off, mostly off, for the past 4 hours. I've only written 460 words, but it doesn't feel like I've done any writing. And I don't quite know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. It doesn't feel like I've done any writing, even though I have written. So should make me feel a little bit better, but then I'm just like, I haven't been doing any work at all. I haven't written, but I have. So I've found a solution to my word count. This is what I'm doing now at the moment. My manuscript and session target is just going to stay up, and I'm just going to calculate the word count I need to reach. So as long as I always have this in view, I can see what I need to do. My next word crawl when I do it will be 100 words. So I'll just write until that hits 560 words. The annoying thing is I had to stop at the end of a sentence. So we're going to see during this next word crawl if that mucks me up or not. we'll see how it goes. I lied when I said that the most you would write in the word call is 150 words. It's actually 200 words, but 200 words is still not that much. We are on 796 words. I sort of did the last 3 word calls sort of like very close together because I was sort of on a roll with this chapter, and by sort of on a roll I mean I'm so very close to finishing it, and the faster I get it done and gone is best for me. So we have done our first 13 word call sprints. We are now moving on to our very first 150 word call, which is 150 words. Doesn't matter how long it takes me to write those 150 words. It's just 150 words. It will take me 5 minutes. So hopefully with this last 150 words, I will be done with this chapter. I can move on to the next one, which I've very recently added. I was sorting out my outline yesterday, knowing that things were moving a little bit too fast. Things weren't being set up, and so instead of me just leaving it as it was for the first draft, I decided to add in an extra couple of chapters just to include a couple of the lacking POVs as well, to sort of make it worth having them in there, and to sort of add some setup to a plot point which is coming later, which, to be fair, in regards to the old outline, came completely out of the blue. This chapter was sort of an extra added chapter, which was outlined quite well. I did that during one of the earlier days this week, and then I use that outline for my word count, and then I extend onto it and write it into a proper draft. And then this next one is not so very well outlined. It's a very, very basic chapter, which I'm going to have to pants quite a bit in order to get it to at least a decent-ish first draft length of maybe 1,500 words. But that's what I'm doing at the moment, is basically just making things up and hoping things that I make up make sense in regards to, you know, heists and stuff. Like, would people on a heist do this? Would they do this in order to try and stake out this building or learn more information? Like, is it believable? We'll see when it's read, but that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. Let's make it more interesting by adding something I think is interesting, if not 100% believable. So, yes, next 150 word call, chapter done, move on to the next one, get going, because I'm at this point now where I don't know if I'm going to actually finish this entire draft for NaNoWriMo, where I really want to. I don't quite know if that's possible or not yet, so we're gonna have to see what gets written over the next few days to see if it's actually plausible. I'm gonna get some more tea. I sped through the word calls 19 through 22 quite quickly. I didn't really break in between any of them because they were going back down from 100 plus words to 50, 70, 75, 80, things like that. And then now that we're back and our last 7 are the 100s, this is where the 200 word call comes in as well. That last final 1,000-ish words to finish everything off. It is 8 o'clock at the moment, and I'm going to spend this next hour getting the last 7 of those done. I think I'll do one, take a 5-minute break, do another one, take a 5-minute break, and see how quickly we can get this last 1,000 words done. And then we are done with the word crawl for the day. Feeling like I've not done much work at all. I've been listening to lo-fi mixes for the past hour. They're okay. Okay, that is a word crawl. I'm done. I'm finished. It's like 9:15, so definitely a lot later than I wanted to finish. But that was my own fault for taking so long a break in between all of the different word crawls, between all of the different, you know, sets of words that I needed to write. So if I was more focused and wanted to be done earlier without the effort, then I would have done it quicker, I guess. I have to admit, I stopped paying a lot of attention to the word count, to the word sprint amounts, as we got to the final 1,000 or so words. Not because I forgot, like I had it in my head, this is the word count you need to reach next for this next little bit of the word crawl, but I was on a little bit of a roll. So I would accidentally write over, realise, and then just continue writing on until I'd hit the next one. So the last 500 words or so, I literally just did them one after the other, because I was right at the end. The words were coming, like I wasn't completely motivated, but my brain was, ooh, we've got the words, let's get them down as quickly as we can. So that's what we did. So we have, at the end of a very rather chill day of writing, actually, didn't feel that pressure that, oh my God, I've got to get these words written or anything like that. We've got 3,071 words. I had to finish off the sentence that I just written. I couldn't leave it. I would completely forget what it was I wanted to write when I came back to it tomorrow morning. I've not bothered to continue writing until my daily word count goal, which is only an extra like 280 words. I'm just not bothered to do it now. Now is relaxing time, but it was fun. Very much took the pressure off. It doesn't feel like I've spent my entire day writing in order to get these 3,000 words, because I did take lots and lots of breaks. And during those times where I wasn't feeling very motivated, it was very fun to just be like, it's all right, you've only got to write 100 words. So that sort of helped a lot as well. It honestly doesn't feel like I've written 3,000 words today. It's really weird. So now we are going to update the NaNoWriMo website with my new words, 3,071, which puts us at the month to 104,961 words. That is where we are sitting at the moment. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more chapters left of Project Theft. I'm seriously thinking I'm not going to get that done by the end of the month, unless I massively underwrite them all. We're almost there. We are almost there. Okay, that is everything for this video. Let me know down in the comments below, have you ever heard of or tried the word crawl before? What are some of the ways that you get yourself writing when you're just not feeling with it? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Good thoughts and happy writing.